Hey everybody, welcome to today's play call. I want to talk about what the market is doing today because it is monstrous. We're seeing some big moves in a lot of different areas. This is the S&P daily chart. Look at that red candle right there. Huge down day on the S&P. Now we're going to talk about why this is happening. I just want to show you the intraday. It's been consistent. This is the 10-minute chart. You can see the selling pressure, and again, look at down here, consistent selling going on. Now, what's the kicker here? Basically, the answer is this, FRC, all right? This is First Republic Bank. Look at the drop today. It was already hammered on the banking crisis, essentially down about 42.5% today. Why was it down? Well, number one, they basically told us yesterday in their conference call that they lost 40% of all deposits. That was a worse number than expected, but to me, the biggest negative was that they didn't take any questions. Their conference call lasted for 12 minutes and it was done. They said no questions from anyone, we're done. That is not confidence building for the market, folks. In fact, if I was JPM, Goldman Sachs, a bunch of these banks put $30 billion into that, I would have said you get on there and you answer every freaking question. Because again, the implications of them not answering questions and the drop in the stock price, that's far reaching. That's not just about that stock, it's about the banking sector and how it looks to the whole sector. All right, so now I want to show you this. This is your intraday 10-minute chart of Bitcoin. Look at that pop here. So what you're seeing here, and this is a 10-minute chart, so it's not a huge move on Bitcoin, but what we are seeing here is that people now are saying, oh, wait a minute, maybe there's a little banking crisis again. Maybe the answer is to buy Bitcoin. We'll see if it lasts. I'm not convinced of that. So again, don't get too excited here. But nonetheless, I do want to show you how that movement is going, which is again telling you that money is coming away from the banks, away from the stock market, and finding a home in Bitcoin. All right, next up, we got to talk about NVIDIA. I've been talking about this one as a short selling opportunity here at these valuations levels. Look at this pivot to this pivot and look at where you are right now. You're borderline breaking. We know that today after the bell, you have Google earnings and Microsoft earnings. So essentially, you're going to either break or not break. This is a hugely pivotal level. Let's take a look at Microsoft here going into earnings. The stock is selling off. It's off of its recent highs on the daily chart, but the bottom line is, guys, after the bell today, those two earnings will set the table. Now, what I was just saying before was that if these two companies don't report good results and you have the issues with the banks right now, you could be setting up for a very big down move in the markets. And the last thing I'll say, I've been saying this a lot, I'm saying be careful. The second half of this year is going to be nasty in the markets, in the asset markets. So hold on to your horses. This again will be something that I'm going to keep you guys updated on, give you guys trading ideas. Remember, in a down market, there are actually more opportunities than in an up market. So I'm not opposed to the market dumping out here. It means we can actually make more money. And I will guide you through. Come find me on YouTube, come find me on Twitter, come find me at inthemoneystocks.com and verifiedinvesting.com. You guys take care.